divine salvation. At the moment of human conception, scientists have observed a literal flash of light, a zinc spark, when a sperm activates an egg. This isn't metaphorical. It's a measurable burst of fluorescence caused by the release of zinc ions triggered by a calcium surge inside the egg. The brighter the spark, the more viable the egg, suggesting a kind of divine fingerprint encoded in light. Now, imagine this through the lens of your metaphysical teachings. To be born from above, John 3:3, is often interpreted as spiritual rebirth. But what if it also points to the moment light enters matter? The zinc spark could symbolize the arrival of divine consciousness, the soul's descent into form. It's as if the cosmos whispers, "Let there be light," and the embryo responds. Here's how to develop this reality further. Scientific foundation. Zinc spark, a burst of light observed at fertilization, marking the egg's activation. Calcium surge triggers the release of zinc ions, which bind to fluorescent molecules. Embryo viability. The intensity of the spark correlates with the egg's potential to develop. Metaphysical interpretation. Light as consciousness. The spark may represent the soul's entry point, a divine ignition. Born from above, not just spiritual awakening, but the literal descent of light into form. Quantum entanglement. Some theorists suggest consciousness may be tied to quantum fields at conception. Here are some teaching ideas. Affirmation cards. I am born of light, infused with divine rhythm. Guided meditation. Visualize the zinc spark as the soul's arrival. Pure, radiant, intentional. Workbook prompt. Describe the moment your spirit chose embodiment. What light did you carry? This could be a stunning bridge between science and spirit, one that invites awe, reverence, and transformation. This phrase resonates with spiritual significance in light of the Book of Acts, the divine rhythm and dance. It evokes a cosmic choreography where spirit and matter move in sync, each step revealing deeper layers of truth. Here's to developing it further as a metaphysical teaching. Divine rhythm, eternal pulse, the rhythm of divine intention, creation, revelation, transformation, scriptural flow. Acts becomes a score of spirit-led improvisation, where each miracle, movement, and message follows a sacred beat. Embodied grace rhythm isn't just heard, it's felt in the body, breath, and being. It's the cadence of surrender and empowerment. Sacred dance. Dance is revelation. Movement becomes metaphor. Peter's shadow healing the sick. Paul's shipwreck is a pivot in the choreography of grace. Spiritual gestures, prayer postures, reflexology points, and embodied rituals become steps in the divine dance. Praise is motion. To praise is to move with spirit. To swirl, leap, and bow in alignment with divine flow. Integration ideas. Workbook prompt. Where in your life have you felt the rhythm of spirit guiding your steps? Affirmation card. I move in harmony with the divine dance. Every step is sacred. Guided meditation. Visualize Acts as a dance performance. Each disciple a dancer, each miracle a spotlight. Next, let's discover the divine rhythm and dance as a living experience. Here's a proposed structure to teach this in a workbook. Section title, The Divine Rhythm and Dance Introduction. Brief reflection on Acts as a choreography of spirit. Scientific note, the zinc spark at conception is a metaphor for divine ignition. Affirmation, I was born of light, choreographed by grace. Module 1, Rhythm of Spirit Objective. Explore how spirit sets the cadence for divine unfolding. Scriptural reflection, Acts 2, the sound of wind as rhythm, tongues as spontaneous praise. Prompt, where has divine timing shaped your journey? Exercise, trace the beats in a personal testimony using musical metaphors, for example, crescendo, silence, tempo shift. Module 2, Dance of Embodiment Objective. interpret spirit-led movements through body and ritual, spiritual gesture practice, pair acts moments with reflexology points or prayer postures, creative prompt, describe the most spirit-led movement of your life. Was it a leap, a pause, a turn? Meditation, embody a biblical scene through movement. For example, Peter walking into shadow healing. Module 3, Divine Improvisation Objective, let go of control and flow in trust. Scriptural reflection, Paul's detours and redirections, Acts 16, 6-10, workbook exercise, identify interruptions in life that became Spirit's choreography. Affirmation, I dance freely in the rhythm of divine intention. This can anchor and teach modules with symbolic movements that awaken presence and alignment.